In this video, I want to share the top 3 tips for growing your business, and I'll also share a few practices that you can apply to your business today. If I haven't met you yet, I'm Dave Zoller, and I own a wealth management firm that's doing about $2 million per year, and we're continuing to grow. And we created this channel really for business owners and for advisors just to share some of the things that are working for us and some of the things that are not working. So the number one thing, that's something every entrepreneur knows, but not many people take advantage of it, and they don't really do anything with the knowledge. It's just knowing what you're good at and what you're not good at. So what are the things that you enjoy and that really move the needle for your business? The action steps for you is really to identify what are those $1,000 per hour tasks, and also identify what are the $10 per hour tasks. I linked to a video in the description, or maybe up here in the screen, for more info on how to specifically find those exact high value tasks and then low value tasks. Once you have that list of these different types of tasks, find someone who could take over those lower value tasks. If you can't afford a full-time person, track the time. Try this, just track the time that you spent on those $10 or low value tasks, and then see how much time you spent that week. Add it up. Can a part-time person or maybe a project-based hire try doing that for a week? If you're worried about the time that it takes to train them, or maybe just the worry that you'll hire someone and then they'll leave, or you'll have to let them go. If you're worried about that, check out my video on how to create a process easily, so you can just give them the process and they can train themselves. You and I both know that hiring someone to free up your valuable time is one of the best things that you can do to grow your business and improve your life. The next thing that I'd ask you to do is find out the area of the business that you need to focus the most time on next. And the way to do that is really by first identifying the 6 core pillars of your business. And those core pillars are marketing, sales, product or maybe service, operations, and then the finance, and then the people. Write these out on a sheet of paper or iPad or whatever you write on, and then write down underneath each one the problems that exist. Say for marketing, let's pretend, well, we're only getting one intro call per month. Or sales, let's say only 1 out of 5 people will end up moving from prospect to client. And by the way, if you want to increase the number of prospects that turn into lifelong clients, check out the advisor value formula below. So take a minute, write out all of the problems that come to mind under each one of these core pillars, and then decide which one of those problems you're going to focus on the next 30 days. And if you're not sure which one is most important or which problem is most important to focus on, here's an image of the business hierarchy of needs. You really need to build up the bottom of the pyramid and make sure that the foundation is strong before you move to the next level. So here's what I mean. The bottom of the pyramid is, we need people coming in to become clients, right? Marketing and sales. Once you have that figured out and there's a consistent flow of new business or new clients coming in, the next thing that you have to make sure that you're doing correctly is finance. Because if you have new business and you have revenue coming in, but you're not managing things effectively, then the business isn't going to last very long. The next thing to focus on is the operations. And the reason why it's in this order, if you spend all your time, let's pretend you spent all your time for the next 30 days focusing on and creating an in-depth systems manual, but you don't have prospective clients coming into your business, well, then it's going to be a waste of time if there's no revenue or consistent or repeatable revenue. Really, those perfect systems that you're creating up here aren't going to do you much good. So next has to do with the fact that many advisors or people in business for themselves, they frequently have a hard time ending their workday when there's so much more to get done. We're measuring ourselves to this future goal or ideal that we're aiming for. And to me, it looks something like this, where we've got this goal or ideal, and say we're right here. This is where we started. And it's so far out of reach. At the end of the day, we're not there yet. And that feeling, really that gap that we feel right here, that can sometimes lead to an imbalance in other areas of our life, like our family or our fitness or maybe our faith. So this tip is really just a 2-minute exercise to try out at the end of the day, and it'll help you feel happier with ending your day so that you can be fully present as you transition into family life or into friend life or whatever it might be. And that is, ask the question, what progress did I make today that made today better than yesterday? And focus just on 3 wins or 3 things that you accomplished. That's progress. You can feel good about that. Then there's a step 2. But first, if this has been helpful for you, please like the video so that others can possibly be helped by it as well. So that step 2 is write down, what are the 3 things that you can do tomorrow that will make tomorrow better than today? That'll help you both wrap up the day nicely because you have a plan for tomorrow, and it'll make sure that you're always focusing on those next most important things to grow your business. I have another video on this concept called The Gap and the Gain, and I'll include it either here in the video or in the description below. And it's made a huge, huge impact on my day and many other entrepreneurs' days. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like the video, and then others can be helped by this as well. And then I'll see you in the next video. If you subscribe, I'll see you there. Take care.